So we're going to start with the side of our calves. Is that Diane? Hey, Diane. So we're going to start the side of our calves. So kind of setting up like we're going to roll out our IT band. So on our elbow and our side plank, and then just rolling out the upper half of our lower leg. All right, we'll go ahead and switch. You guys see me flicking at the ground. It's a lot of bees that are dead lying on the ground. Let's move up to the IT band, so you can just stay on whatever side you're on. Just move it up to your thigh. Get our IT band. All right, go ahead and switch. All right, just roll right onto our quads in the front. All right, from there we're going to move to our groin, so just get the inside of the leg. All right, switch. Let's go ahead and just set the roller off to the side. Go right into stretches here. So we're going to start with our quad stretch, sideline quad stretch. So just on our side, pulling our foot back to our butt, and then pushing those hips forward. Body should be nice and straight all the way from your knee to your shoulder. Just going to hold this stretch. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Guys, next we are moving on. We're going to do an alternating groin stretch. So starting on one knee, straightening out your opposite leg, sitting your butt back onto your heels, so you'll feel a good stretch right on the inside of your leg there. From there, we're just going to bring our hips forward, set our opposite knee down, and then straighten out our other leg. We're just going to alternate here. You can hold for maybe like a 1 count once you get to the top of the stretch, or the bottom of the stretch, I guess. Just do about 6 of these on each side. All right, you guys are finished with that. We're going to go into our crawl position, and we're going to do our cat-cow. So crawl position, knees off the ground. And from here, keep our knees off the ground. We're just going to do our cat-cow. So head pointed down to the floor, shoulder blades up to the ceiling. And then opposite of that would be head to the ceiling, chest to the ground. So we're going to shoot for 8 reps here. You guys are done with that. Go ahead and stand up. Grab our roller. One more here. We're just going to do a alternating reverse lunge with the rotation towards our top leg. So when you step back, you're going to rotate and set your knee down. You're just going to rotate towards your top leg, stand back up, and then just switch to the other side. So we'll go for 6 on each side here. All right, you guys are done with that. Go ahead and grab your water if you need it, and we'll go over the circuit. All right, guys, so for today's circuit, let's see if I can find the right side. We're gonna go 30 on, 10 off, 4 times through this list of exercises. So you have 10 seconds of rest, which is basically just enough time to switch, because I forgot to ask, did you guys all have a mini band or some kind of small resistance band? Okay, that works, Marina. Go ahead and just, yeah, or tie it at the end so it makes a loop, so you can wrap it around like your ankles or your hands if you needed to.
Okay.
Deb, Diane, do you guys both have one? Okay, good. Perfect, awesome. Okay, so we have 6 exercises. I'll go through them real quick. The first one is a push-up position row. So you're gonna grab your mini band, you're gonna get on the ground into your push-up position. You're just gonna kind of like loop it on your hand, and then grab it with your other hand, and we'll just do one side at a time, just as a row. All right, so we'll go 15 seconds on one side, and then we'll just do a quick switch. Just caught your hand. Loop your other hand on it, and then do the row on the other side. We have lateral squat walks, which is basically just our mini band lateral walk, but you're sitting in the bottom of the squat the whole time. So you'll take the mini band, wrap it around the ankles, get nice and low into your squat, and then you're walking each way. We'll go 15-second walk each way. And then the next is the SLDL with a reach. So just think about grabbing your mini band. You're kind of like not trying to actually break it, because we probably could break these, but pull it apart so you're creating some tension. From there, you're going to go down into your SLDL. When you get to the bottom of the SLDL, you're just going to reach overhead, set the other foot down, and just alternate on each side with that one. And then from there, we're going back to another squat walk, but we're going to go forward and reverse. So again, mini band right around the ankles, getting nice and low. This one, we're walking forward for 15 seconds, and then we're walking backwards for 15 seconds. All right, and then the last 2, we have push-up position walkout, which you guys know, you've done this one, but we're gonna go mini band
around the wrists like this, and then it's just your walkout where you're taking about six to eight steps out and then 6 to 8 steps back with your hands. And then the last one, we're doing tempo bridges, tempo glute bridges. So think mini band around the knees, and then it's just a glute bridge where you're not touching your butt to the ground, so you bring your hips up, and then you bring it about 1 inch off the ground at the bottom, and then right back up. All right, any questions with those? I'll get on those. Okay, and I'll announce them once we get to them. I'll call them out so we don't forget. But, okay, all right. Go ahead and get started here. All right, so starting with the push-up position row. Where's my load? Here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1, and begin. 15 seconds here on each side. All right, go ahead and switch. Three, 2, 1. All right, next we're going with the lateral squat walk, so mini band around the ankles. We'll do 15 seconds each direction. All right, here we go. Make sure we're getting nice and low, so sitting at the bottom of our squat, toes pointed directly forward the whole time. All right, switch directions. Almost there. All right, rest. Next, we're going SLDL with the reach. So we're just gonna grab our mini band with our hands, and we're creating tension by just trying to pull it apart the whole time. All right, here we go. You can just alternate each leg with this one on each rep. All right, moving on to the squat walks. So mini band around the ankles. This time we're going forwards and backwards. So again, nice and low, squatting nice and low. Start walking forwards. All right, backwards. Three, 2, 1, and press. All right, moving on to our walkout. So mini band is gonna go around the wrists. Just walking those hands out. Try to keep those hands fairly wide the whole time to keep tension on the band. And you're just taking about 6 to 8 small steps out front, and then 6 to 8 small steps back. All right, last one on this list, tempo glute bridges. So mini band around the knees. All right, here we go. Pushing those heels in the ground, not letting your butt touch the ground the whole time. So bring it on the way down, just bring it about 1 inch off the ground, and then right back up. Ten more seconds. All right, go ahead and rest. Grab some water, 1 minute, and then we're going right back into it.
Those are harder than they look.
The glute bridges?
No, all of it.
All of I think that the only 10 seconds of rest doesn't help either. But
True.
yeah.
Oh,
All right, well, I'm glad it's hard. Okay, cool. I was worried it wasn't going to be hard enough. All right,
Maybe
30
just-
more seconds. What's that?
maybe everybody else is just fine. Maybe just me.
No, it's harder than it
Harder than it looks.
looks, yeah.
All right, 20 seconds. We're going to go right back into starting with the push-up position row. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds. All right, go ahead and switch. And rest, all right. Right into the lateral squat walks. So we'll go around the ankles. All right, here we go. Sit nice and low here. All right, switch. Remember, toes pointed forward here. Taking small steps to the side. Almost there. All right. Onto the SLDL with a little overhead reach at the bottom. All right, here we go. Make sure you're keeping constant tension on that band the whole time. So try to pull it apart. Eight seconds. All right. Back to our squat walks. Forward and then reverse. All right, here we go. With this one, still try to keep those feet nice and wide the whole time so the band's not all loosey-goosey. All right, backwards. Almost there. 2, 1. All right. Moving on to our walkout, push-up plank walkout. All right, here we go. Ten more seconds. All right, last one. Tempo glute bridges. So band around the knees. All right, here we go. Ten more seconds. All right, go ahead and rest, guys. 1 minute. Grab your water. All right, we're halfway through. Brian just sent us a text saying that Whitmer, I don't know if you can see it, Whitmer's going to reopen the gyms or something like that. So
Oh, nice.
that's good
How
news.
about ice rinks? Does that include ice rinks?
It probably does, I'm assuming, because it says movie theaters too on there.
Cool.
10 seconds.
Yay.
All right back into our row here. 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds. All right, switch. All right, lateral walks. All right, here we go. All right, switch directions. Three, 2, 1. Okay, moving on to our SLDL with our reach. Yeah, my shoe just came off. All right, here we go. So guys, halfway. All right, back to our squat walks, forward and reverse. All right, here we go. All right, backwards. Three, 2, 1. All right, moving on to our walkout. All right, here we go. Five seconds. All right. Last one here. Tempo glute bridges. Here we go. Ten seconds. All right. 1 minute break. And then we have one more round ahead of us. How's everybody feeling?
Good.
Good. My shoe came like flying off halfway through that one. What happened there?
Are you guys on the same team? Do you get a gazillion points?
Well, we don't get the bonus points for this. I think that's only for like extra curricular stuff like
Yeah.
running and biking and whatnot.
Yep.
All right, guys, 8 seconds. Last round here. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Push up position, row. All right, switch. Three, 2, 1. Alrighty, onto our lateral squat walks. Alright, here we go. All right, switch. All right, SLDL with our reach. All right, here we go. Ten more seconds. All right, back to the squat walks. Forward and backwards. All right, here we go. All right, backwards. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we have our walkouts. Here we go. Seconds. All right, last one, guys. Glute bridges. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. And rest. That's a wrap. All right. Good job, guys. How'd the bands work out? I know, Marina, you had a TheraBand, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, and it was pretty long, but I tied it, and then I folded it